What is going on, everybody? It's Alex back with another video, and today I want to have a discussion on the Borderlands 3 developer trailer. Just yesterday at PAX East, Borderlands 3 was officially announced and we were given a full-on developer trailer that showed off a lot of what we can expect in the game. Personally, I love the trailer. It got me incredibly hyped. I cannot wait for the game, and I feel like I'm more excited after seeing the trailer. However, I've been looking at a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of articles written by big websites, and not everyone shares the same opinion. It's actually very interesting to me because it seems like people are either completely on board and incredibly excited, or they're very disappointed. There's no real in between. I think the biggest example of this is an article written by Polygon, which I will have in the description. I'll be referencing this article throughout the video. But they are really not happy with the trailer, the state of the game, and I find it kind of interesting. Personally, I feel like it's way too early to actually say anything, but I do want to go over some of the points that they're making. Because at the end of the day, I do feel like everyone is entitled to their opinion. I feel like every opinion should be brought up, especially since their points aren't really invalid. They do make logical points. I just feel like it's kind of too early to make any of these points, if that makes sense. The biggest point that I'm seeing around everywhere that really seems to be rubbing people the wrong way is that in the trailer, it doesn't really seem like this is a completely new game. A lot of the environments are very similar to what we've seen in Borderlands 1 and 2. The characters, although different, do seem to kind of have a similar approach. The graphics don't seem too terribly different or improved. There's a lot in this game that looks and feels very similar to some of the other ones, and I think the difference that's making some people really like this trailer versus the people that don't like it is that it feels too similar to Borderlands 2 to actually warrant a sequel. Which, to be fair, I kind of understand that logic. I mean, watching the trailer, I felt at home. I felt like I was coming back to where I wanted to be, everything like that. But if people don't have such a good relationship with Borderlands that I do, I can understand how that could feel kind of annoying. Maybe they wanted to go somewhere else. Maybe they wanted to see something completely different. I think it's very important to note that a lot of these people, especially on these websites such as Polygon, a lot of these people write articles about games and trailers for a living. That doesn't necessarily mean that they write these articles about the games because they're excited about them. Someone like me, I'm not going to make a video, I'm not going to talk about trailers if it's not interesting to me, if it's not exciting. I cannot wait for Borderlands 3. I'm jumping for joy making this video, watching the trailers, but I can pretty much guarantee you the writer of this article is not a huge Borderlands fan, and that's not a problem, because again, I feel like all of his points are realistic. But someone who maybe played Borderlands 1, played Borderlands 2, maybe isn't just a huge fan of looter shooters in general, probably isn't going to feel the same way about this trailer as someone like me would. They're probably just going to look at it in a very non-biased way and be like, wow, this looks like a Borderlands 2 DLC, and just kind of write it off. Personally, I feel like this trailer was directly marketed towards the Borderlands audience. I agree, I don't really feel like it showed enough new things to actually bring anyone in. I feel like if you weren't interested in Borderlands before the reveal trailer, you're probably not going to be any more interested in Borderlands other than it just being a new game. So in that aspect, I would have to agree. I don't really feel like this was a great trailer trying to promote the game a whole lot. It was more just like, hey, Borderlands fans, you got another one coming. Now, in the game's defense, it's not like they didn't show anything new off, because they showed a whole lot of new areas and biomes. Apparently, we have 1 billion weapons, which is a selling point, maybe. We have a weapon that can literally walk, whatever the hell that means. Obviously, we're going to have new characters, meaning that we're going to have completely new abilities. My guess is that the skill trees on these abilities are going to be incredibly more in-depth than they have been. I mean, they've had 5 years to make the game. I have a feeling everything is going to be completely overhauled, but again, we haven't seen that in the trailer. All we're getting is just, oh yeah, we get more Borderlands. It is confirmed that on April 3rd, we will be getting some more Borderlands 3 news. We don't know exactly how that's going to come out, if it's another trailer, if it's a live stream with gameplay, we don't know. But we are getting more news on Borderlands 3 in a few days, and honestly, I feel like this is going to kind of clear things up for everybody. I feel like the PAX announcement was more of that. It was just an announcement letting people know, hey, keep your eyes out because this is coming. And I feel like everything from here on out all the marketing will be dedicated towards actually building the audience and letting you know what you're actually getting your hands into. I gotta say, I was really surprised when I saw all the hate towards this trailer, but I do have to agree that this trailer was way too dedicated towards the Borderlands fan base and not so much the gaming fan base as a whole. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think this trailer was good? Do you think it was bad? Are you any more or less hyped about the game than you were before? Let me know. But that does it for today, guys. I cannot wait until April 3rd until we get more news. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel because I will be going over everything Borderlands 3 on this channel. Thank you guys for all the support. Peace out.
Didn't come to my birthday party. Rude, but they all found time to go fight the warrior. Like, doesn't mean like some